Excuse me, I have hiccups. But we are doing an unwrapping. We are doing the first promo shoot for, which I'm very, very excited for. We are unwrapping our mask that we're wearing. It's this mask. It has horns, hold on, that you insert somehow. Oh, make sure these go in the right place. There you go. There you go. I have to glue these in because these just doesn't look that stable. Oh wait, hold on. No, there is a horn mask for scapegoats. See? How fun. So we're gonna do 5 positions. We are doing pulling the mask, which is I got the idea from Pinterest. I got this idea from Pinterest of positions. So we're doing one that's like this. So it's like pulling the mask off a little bit. So you want doing one it front ways as well. So we're going to put it up like that. We are going to just hold it above the head like so. We are going to obviously wear it, which I just did, and we're just going to hold it behind our head. And I think this is going to be my favorite one because it's kind of going to look like this. I'm excited because this is probably the first like really planned photo shoot that I've done, and also I've taken the day off. It is currently bang on 12 p.m. and I want to make sure it's done by about 4 at the latest. So let's see how we go on. So this is weird, but we're doing it. So the inspiration of the shoot was Alexander McQueen, and also this random picture I found on Pinterest. Now, originally I was gonna do something quite grandiose or whatever, but then I thought, Anusha, your is quite DIY, so why not do something DIY? So now I'm using booby tape and then using normal tape to kind of go over it. And it's going to be like a DIY sort of shoot. Like it's going to be like, yeah, there are mistakes. Yeah, things are fucked. That's the point. We are putting tape on our boobies. And I will say I am enjoying this process. It's taking a bit longer than I thought, but I am taking my time. Like, I'm not purposely overdoing it in terms of time and effort. Oh, boob is falling out. Boob is falling out. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Might have to edit that out later. Okay. Boobs are done. Boobs are ready. I've got to do this shoot quickly. Let's go. I apologise for the sound quality of this video. I forgot to record an outro, so I'm doing it as I'm editing. This is Anusha in the future, but I have edited the photos for the first photo shoot in this short series, and I am so impressed with this one. I mean, this photo is the antithesis of this new project. Like, if you said, Anusha, you are only allowed one photo that's not the cover art, and you had to use this to like summarize this new project, it would be this photo. Like the coloring, like I put the brightness up quite a bit, but the background is so stark and white, and it's like contrasting essentially my skin, my hair, the horns. I actually edited the top of the horns out, and if you're a photo editor watching this video, hi, give me tips, because you can totally tell I edited it out. But what I did is that I also added an overlay and like I drew a shadow of the horns, which is again quite faint. But I think it kind of gives it that edge as well. I also I had to really explain a little bit as to why Anusha is naked, because I wasn't originally supposed to be it was actually supposed to be like a top. Again, I'll put the photo from Pinterest here as a reference, but it was actually supposed to be like a whole sellotape top. When I decided to do this little photo shoot series, I really researched fashion, because fashion, not high fashion, just fashion in general. I like fashion from all fronts. I love fashion from DIY creators like myself, and I do like the McQueens and whatever and what have you. And one of the most interesting designers that I saw was Moschino, because I didn't realise, or I didn't know, that Moschino actually started out as a almost anti-fashion brand. Like, all the other fashion brands were really pissed with Moschino, because Moschino were just taking the piss out of them. And this was like back in the 70s, 80s. So I found that really interesting. And it made me even look at the clothes, because the clothes were daring. They were, again, sort of the opposite of fashion. Yeah, like I said, one of my favourite aspects of Moschino's early days, because it sort of changed as the years went on, was its irreverence. And irreverence is one of my favourite qualities in mediums and media. So I really wanted to emulate that and really sort of do Moschino justice. Obviously, didn't have a lot of time to make a binbag dress, because that's originally what it was. And then sickness befell onto me, so I couldn't make the dress that I wanted. So instead, what I decided to do was make a tape dress. But again, tape is sticky and tape hurts, so I wasn't going to do that either. What ended up happening is I ended up referencing Moschino and other photo shoots. So look out for other videos, because I actually referenced Moschino pretty well in one of the photo shoots, actually. And yeah, so here are some outtakes. This is me holding the goat mask. I like this one. I couldn't get this picture to be as bright, but that's just purely because I didn't write down what I did, so I completely forgot. So I tried to guess it, and I got close, but not exact. I think I should have made it a bit brighter, but alas. This one, I have to edit this because the YouTube gods will kill me. Love this photo. Again, you can see how I edited out the background. It's not as good as the first one, and to be honest, I like it, but it's a little bit more, the emotion is not as strong in this one. So it's not my favourite, but I do like it. So this one I really liked, and it actually was a reference to a photo I saw on Pinterest, and I sort of tried to emulate it in a way. But this one was actually really hard to do when you're doing some self-shooting. I liked this photo, but I felt like it didn't convey the meaning as strong as the other photos. Like, didn't really convey the meaning. Like, it felt more posed than I wanted it to. It felt a little bit too artistic, which is not really what I was going for. So, alas, I left it out. But these photos will be available at anushamusic.com/media/gallery, I believe. But go to anushamusic.com and you'll find it eventually. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for bearing with me to the end. As I said, subscribe. We have 150 subscribers, which I'm so grateful for. So thank you for watching my videos. This is the most watched month I've had ever on my time on YouTube, and that's exciting. So like I said, I'm not here for the views, but I'm here for sustainability, because hey, one day I would love to pay rent, but we'll talk about that in another video soon. Anyway, love you and leave you, and we'll speak to you soon.